Just learned that under the Joe Biden-Kamala Harris administration, the Democrats handed out 5 million Social Security numbers to unverified, undocumented non-citizens. 5 million. When they were handed those Social Security numbers, they were handed with maximum benefits, no restrictions. It's being drained by non-citizens who have never contributed one dime.
Hey, Cindy, I feel you. You know, I would also be super pissed off all the time if I believed in all the made-up bullshit that you just said. So why don't we go ahead and correct all of that and give you some peace of mind over there, okay, Cindy? Now, you start off by saying that Joe Biden gave out 5 million Social Security numbers to unverified, undocumented non-citizens. Wrong! Quite wrong, Cindy. The number you're looking for is 2.1 million. And just so you know, Cindy, you absolutely have to have documentation and verification to get a Social Security number from the government. Cindy, you don't seem to understand why a non-citizen would get a Social Security number. You seem to think that they get them to unlock some maximum unrestricted lobster tail benefits. Wrong, Cindy. Holy shit, that's wrong. Okay, whether you're a citizen or not, you have to pay into Social Security for 10 years before you qualify for any benefits. So Cindy, let's get back to why a non-citizen would have a Social Security number. Well, Cindy, we use those to track earnings and tax people. You know who knows all about this? Elon Musk. Because between 1995 and 2002, he was a non-citizen with a Social Security number working in this country. You know who else did this? Melania Trump. Also Rupert Murdoch, who owns Fox News. All of them were non-citizens working in this country with Social Security numbers. So really not all that spooky, not fraud. In fact, you know how you guys are always saying, we just want immigrants to come to this country legally and pay taxes and contribute. Well, Cindy, that's exactly what the fuck this is. But hey, don't let me stop you, Cindy, from letting Elon take a chainsaw to your Social Security while you sit around blaming immigrants for a bunch of made-up nonsense. But just to end on a high note, Cindy, you know how you think that immigrants are always coming here and taking our benefits and never paying in? If you ever take the time to actually look into this, you'll see that it's actually the fucking opposite of that. That's right, Cindy. Immigrants pay way more into Social Security than they ever take out. In fact, undocumented immigrants never take any out. They only pay in. Anyway, Cindy, you can look all of this up yourself if you want. So wake up at your own leisure over there. Alrighty? Okay, good luck.